Hello everyone, welcome to Civil Engineering for All. In this video, we will discuss how to prepare for Civil Engineering GATE exam in 2 months. I know this sounds difficult and crazy, but this is a practical plan, not at all a motivational talk. I studied Civil Engineering some years back and I have seen many students plan too early, but preparation gets delayed due to several reasons like semester exams, office work, or other exams like SSC or ESC. When civil engineering students reach the last 2 months, they panic and start studying randomly. This video is meant to avoid that confusion and give you a clear direction. This video is for 3 types of students. First, the students who are starting late for GATE. Second, working professionals who get very little time on weekdays. Third, students who already studied important topics like soil mechanics, fluid mechanics earlier but forgot most of it. If your aim is All India rank under 50 and you have not studied anything so far, this plan may not be enough for you. You have to focus more. But if your goal is to qualify GATE or improve your score, then this plan is suitable because it focuses on returns, not coverage. Reality check. Let us be honest. Completing all the subjects within 2 months is not realistic since subject itself needs time to understand the concepts and solve questions. But remember, GATE does not give equal importance to all the topics. So instead of thinking if you can complete the whole syllabus, better think about the topics which can give more marks in limited time. For example, in environmental engineering, studying the advanced treatment units takes a lot of time, but topics like BOD, COD, sedimentation have repeated questions asked in the previous GATE exams. This is why topic selection is very important. How GATE paper actually works. GATE papers are not random. If you properly check the previous year's question papers, you will notice that same concepts repeat every year. For example, effective stress from soil mechanics, Bernoulli's equation from fluid mechanics, if you take strength of materials, bending stress. So the reason is very simple. These concepts test basic understanding, not your memory. Around 60 to 70 marks come from these repeated topics. So focusing on these topics increases your chances of scoring more, even if preparation time is less. Subject priority. When time is limited, you cannot treat all the subjects equally. Some subjects gives better return for time invested. For example, if you consider soil mechanics, effective stress, shear strength, stress distribution. If you consider fluid mechanics, properties of fluids, hydrostatics, and then stress strain from strength of materials. So these concepts, these subjects are preferred first because of 3 main reasons. 1. Concepts are interconnected. 2. Previous year's questions are repeated most of the times. And then third, you don't have to remember so many things from this. Daily and weekend plan. Now let us talk about the time management. If you are a working professional or a student, weekdays are usually tiring. You should not start new topics on weekdays because new topics needs lots of concentration, and after office or college your focus will be low, and partial understanding of the new concepts creates confusion. Instead, use weekdays for revising the formulae, solve your previous year's questions, improve your weak areas. Even one focused hour during weekdays is enough. Weekends are important because your mind will be fresh. You can sit for longer hours with short breaks. You can complete a topic properly. This is why new topics should be started on weekends and make the best use of weekends. How to study each topic. Many students waste time because they do not follow a fixed method. For example, consider effective stress. First, understand what total stress, pore water pressure, effective stress mean. This is important because GATE tests concepts, not definitions. Second, learn the formula and different cases like dry soil, submerged soil, capillary rise. This helps in numerical questions. Third, apply the concept and formulae to solve previous year's questions where water table position changes. This shows how GATE twists the same concept. The same method applies to Bernoulli's equation or bending stress or any other topic. This approach saves time because you only study what is required. Mock test and revision. At this stage, one mock test per week is enough. Mock tests are useful, but writing too many mocks is not helpful because mock tests without proper analysis do not improve the concepts. Sometimes same mistakes will be repeated. After each mock, just focus on why the question went wrong, which formula was forgotten, which concept is weak. For example, if mistakes are coming from Moore circle or flow nets, revise only those topics. Revising an important but weaker topic is more powerful than starting a completely new random topic at this point of time. Common mistakes. Let us talk about the common mistakes. Many students spend too much time on low weightage topics like detailed surveying instruments, highway material tests, and some rare RCC design cases. This is risky because these topics consume lot of time. Questions are not asked regularly. Another mistake is changing the resources frequently. Studying from one good source or teacher and solving the previous year's questions gives better result than following many resources and teachers. Final message. GATE is not about studying everything. It is about studying important topics repeatedly and correctly. Even if you are starting late, you can still improve your score by focusing on the right areas. Better start with soil mechanics or fluid mechanics, strength of materials. For topic wise notes and previous year's questions, I will be attaching the links in the description soon. Thank you for watching. All the best for your GATE exam.